The impetus of Kitbashing the Classroom came out of the Digital Media and Culture certificate at USC. For this certificate, I created a proof of concept game based in Romeo and Juliet and presented it to a graduate class.
Turn thee Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
Based upon the success of that original proof of concept, I pitched the project of Kitbashing the Classroom 2.0 to my graduate advisor, Dr. V. Kuhn. Once she signed on, I then created a survey within Google Forms and emailed that to teachers and educators that I knew across California. I also posted it in different Facebook groups as well as on Reddit and received some responses from all over North America. While it wasn't highly responded to, the information that I gathered was invaluable. From this information, I determined that of the core canon books taught in most classrooms throughout the US, 1984 was one of the most widely taught. I also asked, as part of this survey, what themes were the most difficult for students to comprehend or to engage with. The overwhelming result of that survey was class stratification and class disparity. So I then chose to create a game based in the narrative world of Orwell's 1984 that specifically focused on class stratification and class disparity. In order for the students to engage with these themes, I wrote a game narrative that places the students as characters at the brink of a coming revolution in Oceania of Orwell's 1984. Throughout both games, the students are led through a choose-your-own-adventure style of roleplay and asked to reflect upon why these disparate classes in 1984, the inner party, the outer party, and the proles, would either want a revolution or want to uphold Big Brother and Ingsoc. It asks them to reflect upon what their class, what their characters as individuals might gain or lose based upon this revolution. Why Google software? Well, after the pandemic, the use of Google Classrooms rose significantly. Once people had to engage in remote learning, Google Classrooms, because of its accessibility and the fact that it was free to any user with a Google account, became one of the most widely used platforms for remote learning. I chose to make these games within the Google suite of software because of their integration into Google Classrooms, as well as the fact that they are free to use and generally adaptable by most educators. Secondly, I wanted to really focus on accessibility for different learning needs. And because Google has inbuilt accessibility software, I chose to make use of the Google Suite because of this integration.